who that is. Welcome home, Katie Ledecky. So she just arrived from Rio, touching down at Dulles Airport outside of Washington, D.C. She lives in the Maryland area. So clearly her friend's very glad to see her. And you get off the plane. Look what I got, guys. Michael Phelps showed her how to put them on. That's great.
That's really good.
It looks like she's mastered it now. They're nicely arrayed.
She knows how to get off a plane with the medal.
You know what's amazing about this to me? Some of these young people have spent a lifetime training to go to the Olympics and win a medal.
Isn't it nice, Charlie, when your dreams come true when you're not even 20? Right. that's kind of cool.
What do you do next?
Yeah, what's your next chapter? Some of the greatest images of our times come from the Summer Olympics. Photos from the past have introduced future legends, inspired civil rights movements, and reminded us how it feels to succeed. The Rio Olympics are also inspiring the world through snapshots of competition, triumph, and of course, heartbreak. Ben Tracy's on the top of the Fasano Hotel overlooking Rio's Ipanema Beach. Always wanted to go there. He looks at the gold medal standard in Olympic photography. Ben, good morning.
Good morning, guys. So take a look at this. I mean, Rio de Janeiro, obviously a very picturesque place to take a picture. But when it is your job to document the Olympics and your photos are sent all over the world, well, let's just say the bar for that is pretty high.
The Olympics often look like an endless sprint to the finish, a blur of non-stop action. But that can also look like this, a singular moment frozen in time, a full story in one frame.
An image is going to last a lot longer. It imprints itself in your mind. And when something does stand out because it's different, it's spectacular, you remember that photo.
Photographer Paquin has been creating these images for the past 17 Olympic Games, including Michael Johnson's Star-Spangled Celebration after winning gold in Atlanta. He's now Deputy Director of Photography for the Associated Press, with a team of 61 photographers in Rio. Their work is used by news outlets around the world.
We're sending on average about 3,500 photos from these Olympics, which is the highest number ever.
3,500 per day?
Per day.
That's a lot of photos.
That's an incredible amount of photos. I can barely keep up looking at all of them.
What are you looking for when you say, I want to shoot something here?
This is David Goldman's third Olympics.
It's okay, so I'm seeing this woman walking with a flag, holding it up, right? So that right there is a nice big graphic element of her walking with her arms open with the flag. What I might do is I might run underneath her and shoot sort of wide angle with just the blue sky and the flag and her arms stretched out. If it's not beautiful light, what can I work with? So I can work with some shadows that I have on the ground.
Got the rings, but focused in instead on the shadow. So I made that my focal point.
The amount of rings and torches that I have shot probably number in the hundreds or thousands.
Do these Olympic rings kind of haunt you?
They do. Oh, completely. Yeah. I mean, I go to bed sometimes with, not visions of sheep or, I'm counting rings.
But now, he and his fellow photogs have some help in getting those extra special shots in hard-to-reach places.
These cameras are put in positions where photographers can't be. There's no physical possible way for them to be there.
David Phillip helps operate 8 robotic cameras and dozens of remotely controlled ones in every corner of the Olympic venues. They are hung in the rafters for ultimate overhead shots and sunk in the pool for unique underwater, under-body perspectives.
If somebody gets a great shot, it's out to the world in how many seconds?
The photo can be out in the network in under 2 minutes.
Wow.
From the time it's shot.
That's fast.
It may be taken in an instant, but if it captures just the right moment, it may live forever.
When you get that image, then it's the greatest reward.
These photographers sometimes find themselves capturing a moment they didn't quite expect. During the Winter Olympics in Sochi, David Goldman was in a VIP room with Russian President Vladimir Putin. He took this picture of the Russian president checking his nails at the exact moment that one of those snowflakes did not become an Olympic ring at the opening ceremony, which was kind of an embarrassment. But by the time Putin turns around and starts looking at the monitor again, all was well with the world, and he was spared that embarrassment. Until, of course, he learned about it later. Margaret?
Ben, can I just say one thing? You've done such a great job down there. Thank you so much.
Aw, thank you, guys. It's been a blast.
Yeah. Look for the girl from Ipanema.
Yeah.